Doc, would you like for me to set up this next glorious segment?
I think you should, because let me just say this. I got a text yesterday, um, around the noon hour at work, and it was you on the treadmill slogging through your workout, and it said, "Go look at this." And so I went and looked at this, and we agreed that it might be worth playing on the show. So what are we looking at?
Yep, I was on the treadmill for my lunch, banging out some miles, and I was watching some ROH, which I tend to do these days. And to give some background, EC3 and Jay Briscoe are in a bit of a feud, you could say. And we all know that, well, maybe you don't, but we all kind of know that EC3, he's been on this tirade lately of controlling his narrative. You know, he's no longer in WWE. I don't even know how long he's been gone. I think he went to Impact, and now he's with ROH. And
all he did in that last run for WWE was chase Ron Killings around for the 24/7 title.
How sad is that?
Really?
But EC3 is
funny. Is he left, went to TNA, and it was like Lucy picked up the football, and he was Charlie Brown again, going back to the WWE.
Yeah, he had a good run in TNA, I thought, when we were watching it back in the day in 2015 and whatnot. And he goes, he had been in the WWE system previously and was no longer there. So he goes and makes a name for himself in TNA, and he really did some good work there. Goes back to WWE and ends up on the main roster, and it didn't work out. So he's been on this kind of tirade and mantra of control your narrative, right? And now he's in ROH, and he and Jay Briscoe don't quite see eye to eye. And, in ROH, they do the code of honor where they shake hands and whatnot beforehand, before matches, usually, not all the time. And recently, EC3 shows up, and they've been beefing a little bit with him and Jay, and he does extend his hand to shake Jay's hand at a match, but he won't look Jay in the eye. On that note, they're building up to this pay-per-view coming up. By the time you hear this, the match would have occurred between these two, Jay and EC3. It's going to be at the 19th anniversary show for ROH. So this is the final promo, talk them into the building promo, that these two cut on each other. Now I'm going to start it, and you're first going to hear EC3's part of the promo, and then you are going to hear Jay Briscoe fling frickin' fire. Fire. So here it is.
What writer wrote this, though?
No, there ain't no writer wrote nothing. So I'm going to play it now. Hopefully an ad or nothing doesn't play in the middle of it. But here it is. Let's go to that now.
Jay, you are a man on an island, and I am assaulting your island. They say you want to take the island. Guess what? You have to burn the boats. And I will burn those boats in a fire of regret from the past. Because Jay Briscoe, I want you to defend that island. Jay Briscoe, I want your absolute best. Because there is honor in beating a man of your caliber in a fight. Jay Briscoe, I want you to defend this island like your life depends on it. Because mine does to take it.
EC3, you just mosey on in here, man. You talking about control your narrative. What son? How long has it took for you to figure that out? I can't tell you how many times WWE has called us wanting us to come. WWE offered us deals, max level NXT deals. You know what I told them? I said, man, I could do that landscape. You worry about me controlling my narrative? Come on, man, control your own. How many times you done went up there and tried to become a superstar? That superstar bullshit. I'm good sitting right here fighting whoever we got to fight. I never have gone nowhere, and I never will go nowhere. I live on this damn farm. Ain't nobody taking me out of here. So EC3, you wonder if honor's real? You want to know why I don't shake your hand? I'm going to put it to you like this. You don't deserve to shake my hand. This hand right here, Mitsuharu Misawa, Samoa Joe, Kensuke Sasaki. I've locked eyes with Bryan Danielson, shook his hand. I've locked eyes with Tyler Black. All the people I've shook hands with all around the world, man. And you want mosey all in and talk about, hey, Jay, shake my hand. Hell no, I ain't shaking your hand. You don't deserve my damn handshake. And especially because you can't look me in the eye. I mean, least you could do is look me in the eye, then maybe I might consider shaking your hand. But you can't even look me in the eye, man. If you give me a damn fight and look me in my eyes, then I'll shake your hand. But only after I whoop your ass.
Prove to me, for I will extend my hand, and the choice will be yours. Jay Briscoe, Ring of Honor, you have been warned.
Bruh, I keep getting chills when I hear that promo. What's your first reaction, Doc? You've seen this now a few times.
Well, I wonder what college the writer came from that did that.
Dude, I know you're being sarcastic, which is phenomenal.
Let's let these guys. Here's the thing. Jay Briscoe would have survived back in the day in territory wrestling. I'm not so sure. I don't know EC3 does because he still seemed a little scripted to me. But Jay Briscoe is Jay Briscoe. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to look him in the eye either, man. I'm afraid he'll whoop my ass too.
Let me tell you what makes that promo so great.
Well, it's the line that I told you that you popped on, that we both popped on, is he tried to say he could make more money landscaping than he could at WWE.
That was tremendous because it's probably true. But the thing about that promo, he made it real. When he said, control your narrative, you talking that control your narrative, that's what I do. I done been offered a contract by that company. You done been there twice talking about becoming a superstar. I don't need to go there. So he's literally blending in reality.
I figured this out when I was 19. What took you so long?
Yeah, he's blending in reality in that line about WWE called me, offered me a NXT contract, top level. And I told them, no, thank you. I mean, it's just great. And look who's calling. So I'm going to merge this call real quick. We're going to keep talking about this. Harper?
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa.
There he is. Hey, you got to go with something here. We're talking about Jay Briscoe's promo. I'm sure you haven't seen it. So we're going to finish this up. Jay Briscoe.
You know the great thing about what he can do. and
real?
No writer can ever do, but Briscoe can do it. And he can make you feel like it's a personal issue. So not only is it a personal issue drawing money, he makes it personal by his approach.
You mean that wasn't real?
Right.
Dude, look, we all know wrestling's a work. You listen to this son of a bitch cut a promo?
Has somebody told him?
He don't think it's a work. He's spitting fire. He's talking. He's shooting, bro. WWE done offered me a contract a bunch of times. I can make more money landscaping. I ain't leaving. He said he's not leaving his farm, Doc. He's on a farm.
That chicken farm is everything.
That's what I'm saying.
What, motherfucker?
Do I need to play that for Harper since he was late?
Play it.
No, because people don't want to hear it again.
Bullshit. Harper,
but
I got to play it for him, Doc. It's one of the greatest promos you'll ever hear. EC3 will be first. Just watch Jay Briscoe.
Come on. You're going to make the listeners listen to it again so Harper can hear it.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, no? You don't want to hear it, Harper?
Think about the listeners. See, I'm looking out for you out there in the Army.
They want to hear it again.
They want to hear it again? I don't think so. They tuned in for classic wrestling, not to hear you punish them with the current product, even if it is good.
Vote now. Vote early and vote often. Do you want to hear it? Do you want Harper to hear it?
Harper's just going to go, that's nice.
That's exactly what he's going to do. Go ahead, Doc. I cut you off. Well, it's real.
EC3 is the perfect foil because I don't know why he went back. He literally went to kick the football again and had it pulled out from under him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, huh?
He should have never went back to WWE. He was already in. He had made a name for himself in Impact. I know people go, "Oh, Impact." Ugh. No, EC3 was really good in Impact. When you go watch his run there, he was good. He cut really good promos. He had that gimmick going. He was really, really good in Impact.
And so, once again, now the only thing I didn't, in the idea of airtight, brother, I like the fact that Jay Briscoe mentioned all the names and he shook their hands of all the greats. But we also hear the old timers say, "Hey, you got to pump up your opponent, otherwise you're not beating anybody." So how do you reconcile that? Because he basically called him a bitch.
Well, maybe he is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Not the way he did it.
Okay.
He did say, "I'll shake your hand right after I whoop your ass." I mean,
Ooh. Sounds like something Mike's people would say.
that's nice. I've watched his promo way too many times. It gets me every time. The dude is
Well,
tremendous.
and you would never, and I mean never, see that in WWE, and probably not in AEW, because it's too corporate. It's too clean. It's
Dude,
too nice.
speaking of that, you saw what fucking Peacock is doing?
No.
They're going through all the classic shit and they're deleting stuff that's not PC today. Like
Oh,
when
Lord.
Roddy Piper had the match with Bad News Brown when he was painted half white and half black, match is gone.
Yeah, I did
Isn't that
read a link
fucked
about
up?
that.
Well,
'Cause the only thing I fucking had that shit was for the wrestling I grew up on. So what are you gonna do? Just fucking
we're going to forget about it.
yo, God.
We're going to have to blow Tim Moretti, I think.
Again? Fuck. You
Well,
don't bathe too often.
we got plenty from Tim, so we're good.